Some of you know, particularly Chris and Leah, that one of my hobbies is herbalism, and that I love to make tea and soap and lotion and body butter and cough syrup and tinctures. And um, when I was going through my first apprenticeship, um, my mentor Eileen would take us out into the woods. She would walk us out there, and we had to name each of the different plants by heart. And then we would have to wildcraft them and gather them and bring them back and create things. And for our final, at the end of each term, we would have to create something, based on what the properties were and based on what was available. Now, many of you know that I am very much a country boy, but I'm also very prim, proper, and don't like to get dirty. And the first time that Arlene took me out into the woods, she knelt down in front of the plant and she asked the plant to forgive her. And then she thanked the plant for the contribution it made for what we were going to create. Now, at first, someone said, "Girl, you okay?" Right, what's going on? And she explained to me that, her beliefs were that the plant had a spirit, and that the plant was a living thing, and for what it gave our world in terms of what we were using it for, we needed to be mindful of what we were taking, and we needed to be grateful for what we were taking and to really hold space for that. And whether she knew it or not, she planted a seed in me so that every time after that, I never took more than what I needed. And I always said thank you. And I always asked for forgiveness if I pulled too hard or I didn't break the plant off just the right way. Because it was a living thing. And I think about that and what it means to be a good steward, not just about finances, not just about time and of everything that belongs to us, but of the earth. How those plants, they're our gift from God. I'm grateful. So that's my first story. My second story is about a plant called pokeroot. Those of you have heard of pokeroot, it's a little wild plant. If you ingest it, it's poisonous. You don't cook it, but that's a whole other conversation. My great-great-grandmother went into the wilderness and wildcrafted this plant, and then she planted it in her garden. And she kept it going. And she would, break a little piece off of this, for digesting, premenstrual cramps, whatever. The joke was it could cure cancer. And our family. And when my great-grandmother, her daughter, died, she asked for some pokeroot. And my mother was telling me how none of the people in the room knew what she was asking for. Because the tradition of the pokeroot and the herbalism and what it meant to take care of the earth and to look to the earth to provide for us had been lost on my generation. It's so easy in a world of individualism and commercialism and that immediate gratification to really lose sight of where we came from and all the mothers and fathers that came before us that made easy our way. It makes me feel sad. So next time you see that plant, you're about to throw it away, that weed could be more than just a weed.